Turns out that it's only one way. Turns out that it's only one way. What is going on? What is going on? Boom. Kapow. Okay. Okay. Now it's double ways. Now it's double ways. Turn in ads. Oh. Oh. It shouldn't be on for much longer. Boopin's in the house. Welcome in, Boopin. It's a little quiet. I gotta do this. Hold up. Hold up. Cool. Actually, you know what? We might actually listen to some... But for start off, we might listen to Boom. Because why not? I love this song. It's a good song. It's a little loud. Back from ads. Awesome. Yeah, ads shouldn't... I usually wait for ads to be done. Cool. I should have done this before, but... If we... You had 8 ads? Wow. Dang. That is a lot of ads. Play next. Play next. Cool. They look like they were quite long, so... Oh, especially that one. Do I seem a little laggy today? I feel like I'm a little laggy today. Boom. Oh. That wasn't the most surprising part. That might be.
Bilbo Bapin has subscribed with Prime.
The Boopin's gonna be on the record to have a Twitch baby soon. How far along are we? 9 months? 9 to 7 months. 7. Boopin's close to being a Twitch father. Wait. Would that work? Yeah. Maybe. Thank you for the Prime sub again. Thank you. I feel like I'm a little bit more laggy. I don't know. Especially my model. Do I seem laggy? I might be a little laggy. I forgot what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I don't know why that didn't show. Hold up. Oh, because... That doesn't help. Wait. Boom. But that should have automatically turned that. What? Okay. Boom. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Unity. We finally get to mess around with Unity. I'm gonna have to mess around with it because once we figure out what we're doing. But because I don't know how I want my configuration to be, because I haven't worked with Unity for like 7 months, give or take. My coffee's cold. Dang it. I made coffee before stream. Like 30 minutes before stream. Boom. Wow. Cool. Okay. First of all, I think we need to finally get like a layout, a finalized layout, sort of kinda, of what our thingamabobble will look like. Boom. It's magic. Except for the fact that I haven't set it up so that it doesn't work like the rest of my scenes, which kind of sucks. That's the only thing that I don't like, is that I haven't done it for the rest of my scenes. So that when I press say critter, which is this, the background doesn't disable Unity. It's just always up. It kind of sucks. All right. That's a mess. Hold up. Come over here. That's like invisible. Okay, let's not make it invisible. Can we like make it? No, not pure black, but damn. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. I love Mumbo. Okay, that's the cabin. That's the cabin. At the moment, say we have to get here. That was awful. Do not mind that. Do not mind that. Say we have to get here. Can I get that in a straight line? I don't know if I'm gonna get that in a straight line. Okay. Okay. Definitely got that in a straight line. Okay. Alright. We now need to figure out a path to get from there to there. Which is where... Are you serious? That comes into play. Oh, because I've done that, I haven't done... that's why. Hold up. This is why. This is why. I might as well add another one. Source visibility would be homework. I should have done this before stream. I'm just now see this is why you take notes. What is it called? Unity. Unity. Okay. So now we got that one. You know, it was meant to close out Microsoft Edge. Hide. Okay, boom. Go to this. Now we go to this. Okay. Go to Microsoft Edge. We'll go back to... There we go. Okay. Unity is just always open. Cool. Bruh. Okay. Boom. Actually, I do need to go over here. Because... Go here. I'm signed out. I'm not signed out. I take the back. I don't know why I said I signed out. How do you go to... Boom? Okay. Kapow. So, you be quiet. You be quiet. You cannot talk. Oh, I'm saving the game devs to the wrong one. Can you remove... Oh, yeah. Okay, remind me when I get back to it. This is the one that I'm following. This is it. Boom, boom. You guys won't be able to hear this. But, boom, boom. There we go. Because I need to make it so you can't hear it, because I don't want to be taken down. Alright, I'm going to put this... Actually, I need to keep that there. We'd go over to Unity. Actually, hold up. Whoa. Boom. Go there. You're a little quiet, buddy. Yes. Yes. Fun fact, I didn't know how to spell terrain before stream. It's not that I didn't know how to spell terrain, it's just I didn't at that point in time. Terrain. That is definitely not how you spell terrain. Terrain? Terrain tools. It do not open that. Actually, we might use the documentation later, but at the moment we don't need it. It's actually a really good song. I might add it to the actual bass playlist. You just can't see that. Oh, you just can't see that. That's currently loading. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why you just can't see that. I swear there's a few of these things you cannot see. Download asset from Unity Store. Because of course it goes over there because that's default. But I don't want you to. Boom. Might as well put you there because we're gonna go there eventually. But if we come over there, download this one as well. boom, boom. It's given us both of these. Is this one just trees and all that stuff? I'm not too sure. Are you serious? We're going back to Unity real quick. Boom. I think it's this one. Maybe? I can't remember which one I'm signed into. I'm signed into one of them. Boom, dong, dong. We encountered an error. You did not encounter an error, my good sir. Or maybe you did counter an error on this one. Interesting. Add to my asset saw, accept Eula. Ayula. Ayula. What is an Ayula? What is an however you pronounce that word? Open Unity. Yes. Open. Coolio. That should be imported. Come back over to this one. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? No. No. Oh no. Images, but which? Okay. Import. Apparently I already had both of them downloaded. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And now we gotta wait. That timer just keeps going up. Hey, can that timer keep going back down? I don't want to wait like a bajillion years just for this thing to be done. Ow! Ooh. Oh, and there we go. That timer just keeps going up. I don't know if I'm a fan of that timer keep going up. And boom. There we go. There we go. I am waiting. Might as well turn that music back up. I guess while we wait, we can jump over to Critter. Which doesn't actually... Wait. And my stream deck's broken. Come on, man. I gotta do it manually? I do it manually until it decides to fix itself. Oh, come on. Okay. So, I'm thinking of doing this again. Coming over to blue. Maybe that blue? There we go. Cool. And doing some... Not like that, but... Starting like here? Wait. Boom. Boom. How's that work? How does that look? And then say we start there, go a little bit thicker. Boom. That should be on a different part though. Hold up. Okay, start about there. Boom. Thank you for ruling that. Okay. Import. Nothing's really happening. I'm just importing a bunch of stuff. Alright, and then so that's the thicker ones. This one's more like creeks and who knows what else. Also, oh, come on. Come on, man. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Make that a little bit thicker. Boom. Go orange. Is this orange? That is orange. B. Boom. At this point in time, I don't really care if it's not thingamabobbeat. Okay, grab that color. Maybe a little bit lower. Alright, cool. And then do that same effect. Wait. Okay, can't. Hey, you keep working. You keep working, buddy. Okay. Do a little bit something like that. My Twitch, my overloader is not. It's not liking its job at the moment. And do a little bit like this. Okay. Now that we've got that one done, we'll go back to the big one. Figure out which ones. Okay, do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay. So we can't have it too close to the house. So this one is out. Are you actually doing anything? Or are you just importing packets? You're just importing packets. Okay. Okay. Buddy is having like this entire problem just for importing a couple of packets. Okay, and then if we get rid of that, right? Say we get rid of this entire line. I'm gonna say cut it off there. Or maybe down. Okay. Keep that. Okay, get rid of some of this. I think we're really gonna have the larger parts as what do you call it? For bigger rivers, creeks, whatever you want to call them. I think that might be good. So if we get rid of some of that, right? That should be good. Overlay that, that looks like a mess. But if we get rid of some of, oopsie. Get rid of some of the ones that we cannot use up. Actually, we can use some of that. Okay. Boom. I don't know how much of this we can use, though. Okay. And then we'll get rid of that one. Actually, I quite like that one. I actually quite like that. But if we get rid of that... Right. Probably make that a little bit more prominent. Grab this. Boom. Colorful pasta? Colorful pasta indeed. Colorful pasta, yes. I could call it colorful pasta from now on. Okay. Shady, cool. Import the second one. Lovely. Okay. So now that we've got the colorful pasta there done, I'm gonna call it colorful pasta. I quite like the colorful pasta. We still need it connecting to these. Otherwise, these wouldn't make much sense. If we do that, though, maybe get rid of some of these. Get rid of that as well. Maybe this one? Actually, if we keep that one, get rid of this one. Cool. Okay. And then, say, get rid of this entire line. Make that into a puddle. Not a puddle. Not a puddle. Don't turn that into a puddle. Turn it into a creek or whatnot. No, I forgot what it was. Dang it. Okay. Turn that into like a pond. Not a big pond, not a small pond, but like a miniature-sized pond. Maybe even a swamp. Next question, how big is a swamp? Could you call that right there a swamp? Install / upgrade. Do your thing, buddy. Do your thing. Can you call that a swamp? I'm gonna call that a swamp. That looks swamp shaped, right? I did it on the wrong one. Because of course I did it on the wrong one. I might even make it a little bit darker then, if it is a swamp. 16. Remind me of that. 16 is the magic number. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. That looks like a kidney, but can you have... Is that a big enough swamp? That's a big enough swamp. That is a big enough swamp right there. Okay, we're gonna have to turn that back down to about there. Okay. Come over here. Maybe don't have it that high. Get rid of that. That as well. Gonna get rid of this one and that one. That one can lead. That one can lead nowhere. We need that. We don't need that one. We don't need that one. That one can lead out that way. This one cannot lead out that way. Actually, that might be the path that we use. That might be the path that we use. So if you end up finding that path, for example, it will, you know where you're going then, right? But it's the rest of the spaghetti, the colorful pasta that we need to worry about. You get rid of this one. Maybe even get rid of this entire line in general because we don't need it. Oh, but then that gets rid of that entire line. We'll get rid of this. That's still importing thingies. Lovely. Okay, and then we'll get rid of that pasta. Okay. Yeah, get rid of this entire pasta line. Just get rid of it. Stuff about there. To assess our damages on the ecosystem that we have unfortunately created. Come up here, get rid of this spaghetti code. Spaghetti pasta. I actually quite like how it had. Ooh, I said I quite like it. Don't get rid of it. And this one right here, we might get rid of it because we don't need it. This one here doesn't make too much sense. We're gonna get rid of it. We'll just get rid of this one. Don't get rid of too much of it. Boom. I think that's good for a river. Is that good for a river? A river system? It's at 50%, 58%. I've accidentally closed out of Unity. I've accidentally closed out of you. Do not accidentally close out of Unity. That is bad. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I don't have access to that yet. Just get ChatGPT to router your code for you. You can do that? That seems cheating though. I guess for some things, depending on what they are. Like, if I'm stuck on something, then maybe I'll go hit up me old buddy. How does that look? It's not finalized or anything. But now, if we come back down there. I was like, is that my computer going off? That is not my computer going off. Which one would you have? Would you have that? How dark would you have this? Is this the one that I'm even after? No. This one. It can't be the same darkness. Okay, not that one. Definitely not that one. Okay, go back to all. Ooh, hello. Wait. You just forever stuck on that little one? Dang, that actually kind of sucks. That actually kind of sucks. That would be nice. That would be nice if it didn't, wasn't on that singular one. Okay. Oh, I did close it. Oh. Good thing it finished updating first. Is it just... Nope. It just doesn't do that. Okay. What about this? Can you change this? You can change this. You can change that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe better. Might even make it, like... dark green? Maybe a little bit lighter. There we go. How does that look? That looks awful. You can't exactly have that. How do I... Where would I do that? Let me add one here. And maybe one down here? Maybe this is a little weird. Okay. I'm sure one that we were using worked how we wanted it to. That's dots. That's more dots. Hello. G. Go back. Okay. Boom. Boom. Maybe a little more smaller. Boom. No, that's more. Boom. And that's cool. I think it's cool. Hold up. Do boom. 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 Bam. Kapow. Good old kapow. How's that? That's for mountains. I think that's a good mountain shape. Continue. I don't want to add too big of a mountain. Ignore. Because of the changes and stuff like that. But if this decides to load in a timely manner, which it probably won't. Which one would we be using? Dang. Was it this one? It was that one. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Assign my favorites. Cool. Hello. You didn't have to flashbang me like that one. Ooh, hello. And assign that one to my favorites as well. That doesn't look too bad. I quite like it. It's a Christmas tree. Okay, but boom. Have you ever seen like gullies? I love the little wiggly wuggly. The little wiggly wuggly. The little wiggly wuggly. I think that's a good gully. I think a gully is like a goes. Hold up. Gully. Is that actually how you spell it? Let's spell it first try. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess these are all gullies, but you know. I was thinking more along the lines of that, but a lot thicker. Yeah, more like this. Give or take. That seems a little thin as well. But yeah, something like that. Something a little bit like that. I'm going to save that, actually. I'll save that. Boom. I don't know why I keep on going backwards. Critter, my friend. Ha. My next question is what? Network manager. Wait, why is there already a thing? I'm not questioning. All errors have to be fixed. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna find out what some of these error means. We're gonna have to find out what a few of these errors means. So we're gonna need that documentation. How do you find that documentation? Packet manager. came up with a couple of errors. But yeah, something a little bit like that. And then having that creek, having that blue water. Grab that. Got my favorites now. Yeah, it's a little big. Hold up. Actually, that was not a little big. No. Hold up. No. Whoa. Okay. Boom. Okay. Have it. What does that do? Oh, nothing really. Have it something a little bit like that. There. Something a little bit like that. Not much, but it's like you can walk down there and stuff like that, but there's nothing much down there. And might even put it on its respective one as well. It also might be a little bit thick, so we'll go a little bit thicker again. Some parts are going to be thicker, some parts are going to be thinner. How's this one? Nope, that was just a forever thickness. Cool. Something a little bit like that. A little bit wonky on the edges there, but something a little bit like that. I guess this time we can come over to Unity. Haha. Yes, we have a little bit of errors. I need to figure out which one it's actually for. An error while packets, one or more packets could not be. Which packet are you not referencing? Oh wait, hold up. Net. Dang it, it's in this one, isn't it? Net code for game update to 2.24. I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a problem. I doubt that's a problem. But what? Okay. Do your thing. Do your thing. And we'll wait. We'll sit right here. Framework settings. The type namespace. Name settings could not be found. Are you missing a using detective or an assembly reference? I'm not using anything actually. Oh my word. Failed to find entry point. How to bring that back down? Okay. Packet cache. Framework. Let me take a quick look. Test tutorial framework. Update. Maybe a quick update will, unable to add package. One or more dependencies could not be added to local files. Okay. Remove. And then we'll update it again. Or we'll install it manually. And hopefully update. Hopefully this works. Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe hopefully. It is updating. It is updating, so that is a good sign. Maybe we had to update that one then that one. That was probably the case. Dang. That was probably the case. Maybe? Yeah, that looked like it might have been the case. Now we just need to wait for it to update. Cool, and then we'll come back over there. Install. Okay, but why won't you let me? Dependencies. Okay. Set. What? Where would you be? In here? Set. No results for settings. Okay. Boom. Git. Boom. Boom. Was that the... Ah, nope. But this is it. I think. Dependencies, none. Cool. Pre-built settings interface. Oh, that's what this is. Oh, hey, that makes a lot more sense. Tutorial, the namespace name tutorials does not exist in the namespace Unity you are using. Okay, hold up. Boom. Was it this one? Tut. Tut. Nope. Nope. Tut. Yes. Maybe. It should be. Authority tools. Not really. Don't really need it. Now, is this one going to work now? Yes. Okay. Okay. Now we'll wait for this one to finish compiling and doing its stuff. Compiling scripts, yada yada yada. Yada 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 yo. Yada 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 yo. Doing its thing. It's going to continually doing its thing. It's nearly done. And when I say that it's nearly done, I mean like half a kilometer away. But it's nearly done. It's nearly done. Okay. Oh, you just can't see this. Oh, give me another one. Okay. Gave me 2 pages. You just can't see any of them. As you can see that. It's not exactly. If I change this one, you can't see that one either. Interesting. Huh. Now I just made it so you can't see anything. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Save. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, this one says, "Welcome to the small-scale competitive multiplayer template. This template helps you build multiplayer, slow-paced, non-physics-based games quicker. Card games, turn-based games." Oh, gotcha. Okay. My next question is, why did that download it? Because we just downloaded the other one, and now it's giving me this. Okay, we focused on creating the fundamental structure so that you can focus on making your game unique. First time you use this template in the tutorial, you'll find plenty of useful information over the custom tools of this project. Start tutorial. You just can't even see this. Okay. Introductions. Yeah, I need to make it so you can see this. Boom. You just can't see anything now. You just can't see anything. Why can I not see anything? Tutorial. Automatic. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then for thing, we'll move it there. Make it a little bit bigger. Cool. Okay. Start. I probably should hold up. Should probably read this. Introduction. In this tutorial, you'll learn about using the Bootstrapper tool to test your game faster and in different scenarios. Okay, cool. Open the Bootstrapper. To use this Bootstrapper, you need to open its window. Okay. So if we go window multiplayer, boom, bootstrapper, which is another thing you cannot see. Hold up, if there's nothing over here that's gonna like jump out or anything, I'm just gonna change it. Hold up. If I can find it, boom, 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 boom. There you go. You just can't see much though. I mean, except for that. Hold up. Because my dumb brain can think about that. Boom. Cool. Okay. Boom. Alright. There's this. Max players 2. Okay. Bootstrapper overview. The Bootstrapper displays. The Bootstrapper displays different options and alters the behavior of the game depending on the settings you enable it. In it, settings have tooltips that explain what each tool settings does. Adjust the config and enable override multiplayer role. Oh, hello. Enable auto connect. Does that actually tell you? I thought it had a. Oh, hello. Client end server. Okay. Use bots. Okay, server port. Anyone wants to connect to the server. It's a local server, so you can't actually connect to that server. You can't actually connect to that port. Set auto connect mode to client and server. Okay. Set max players to 1. Okay. Try out the game. Start by entering play. Now, how would you test that? Boom. Okay. Boom. Oh, press that. Don't do that. Press me to win? I'm gonna not press you. I'm gonna not press you. Not yet. What if it tells me to press? What? It's telling me to press. Do I press it? Do I press it or do I not press it? I'm gonna sit here and I'm not gonna press it. I'm not gonna press it just in spite of it now. But now I want to press it. But now I want to press it. Do I press it? Do I press it? Do I press it? I'm not going to press it. I'm not going to press it. I'm going to sit right here. Imagine if it deleted system 32. Technically it can't anymore, I think. I think made it so you can't delete that without actual thingamabobby. Imagine if it like starts flashing or something. Do something. Do something. You're at 18 seconds. You've got to do something. Come on. 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 Do something. Do something. You're at 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I had to press it. I had to press it. Continue. You can find a match. Hold up. No! I'm gonna do it again. Okay, hold up. Previous. Oh, I can't do it again. No! I wanted to wait. Oh, wait. Hey. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna see what it does when we don't press it. I'm not gonna press it. I'm not gonna press the button. I'm gonna retaliate. I'm not gonna press it. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna wait. And we're gonna see what it does. Also, I don't know why I downloaded all this other stuff. I thought it downloaded the terrain, not the tutorial. Which is kind of strange. But I mean, okay. You do you, and I'll do me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a draw. It's a draw. You serious? Hold up. Hold on. Boom, boom. Hey, let's not do that. Hold on. Unity. Let's get rid of that. I just now realized that Unity isn't actually Unity. It's whatever that was. Boom. Okay. If we go there, boom. Go to terrain. Terrain tools. What did I download? Did I download the tutorial? Hold on. I think I might have downloaded a tutorial or something. It doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. But doesn't that mean that we might have to restart? Yeah, that might mean we have to restart. Import. Boom. Import to project. Simple terrain. Yeah, dang it. Dang it. I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think this far ahead, did I? Bum 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 bum. It's gonna work. It's gonna work eventually. Yes. Do your thing. I'm just hoping whatever it does this time, it doesn't crash out my entire computer. Dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 doo doo. Huh? Doo doo. Do 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 do. Doo doo. Or is it Jodo? What's the time? 12:30. 12:30? I'm impressed. Come on, man. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Eventually. Just need some time. Just need some time. It needs some time. Give it some time. Kinda sucks because I can't get rid of this. Boom. Nope. Ah, it's dead again. I want to know if the Stream Deck just randomly dies when there's too much going on. Because it happens a little too often. Boom. Okay. And say this starts out like a little pond or whatnot. Because remember that this is a bigger river. I'm gonna guess we gotta color it in now. Make that a little bit smaller. Cool. Okay. Nice. If we make that a little bit smaller. Oh yeah. Okay. We can have that. And then if we go a little bit smaller again. I doubt that's gonna make too much of a difference because I doubt we'd be able to do that either way. Just because of how small not a canyon. Canyons are actually quite big. How big a one of these things actually are. I doubt that this is going to come into fruition, but it's cool to fantasize. Cool. I would do another one just there. Cool. I realized I had Unity still up. Okay. Cool. Okay. There you go. That is our canyon. The Grand... Not the canyon. It's not a canyon. It's still doing its thing. It's still doing its thing. I was gonna say, for some random reason, Discord is just like, hee, you want me to work? I'm going away. Okay. For some random reason, that's like locked in place. I think my Discord might be broken. Import. Okay, I'm importing some more stuff. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. In the meantime, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Haha, I'm unback. I'm unback. Cool. Okay. I can't believe I downloaded the tutorials though, instead of the ones that we were actually after. You serious? Okay, and then we'll come down to Unity, the Yupa-duppa-doo, and we'll just import this one, realizing that for some random reason... Haha. That works. Ah, bitty. My Discord is broken. And I don't know which side it's on. Hold on, I'm gonna restart Discord. Boom. There we go. Okay. Discord is now restarting. Cool. A bit there. What can you see? Okay. So, ow, 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 ow. Don't hold on to something too long. That hurts. I put a lot of force into that. Abadaboo. Abadababee. Why is that so big? There we go. My Discord is now fixed. Why was that so big? Why is Unity so big? What? Wait, now I'm confused. Switching to Unity. Yeah, why is Unity massive? That is weird. That is weird. I thought I said Unity is small. Okay. Okay. Alright. Installing some files. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. A bit there. Ow, that hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Ouchie. A bit there. It's still loading. It's still loading. I literally can't do anything until it's done. I literally can't do anything until it's done. So, can we... Oh, we can't even use the... I guess we're gonna come back over here and we could do it the simple way. Gotta be noobs about it now. 1920 by a whopping 1080. Cool. Okay. I come down here. Boom. Fill it in like that. Now we come back there. We go about 50%. Which I'm sure you can see that. Nope. Go about... Boom. Nope. Maybe a little bit darker. And then we'll go back to 50%. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty... my stream deck doesn't want to work. I was just about to say, why is that dark though? What's going on? Whoa. I wonder if we put that right there. Okay. Ooh. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That doesn't look too bad. Okay. So, say we have a button over... What color are buttons these days? Color of buttons these days. Make it like this color. That color. Cool. Okay. Booyah. Maybe duplicate that a few more times. Up it there. Boom. Unboom. I hate the fact that my stream deck decided to work. And the first thing it did was like, hey, you pressed that button before I decided to go bonkers. Let me press that button now for you. Stupid thing. Does anyone remember what the distance apart that was from? Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Was my phone? Okay, and I'll add that for title. So if we come up to here, boom. That's a little too big. A little bit like that. Cool. That's where the title was set. Which, conveniently enough, if I... Oh. I was going to say, conveniently enough, if I can find it. Turns out I can't find it. I think I might be blind. I mean, there's that. that one. But that's not the one that I was after. I don't know why I didn't just start that one up. Can I just do this? Oh, don't go there. Don't go there either. Which one do I go to? Which one was it? Oh, it was this one. Hold on. Boom. A bit there. Boom. There we go. Cool. Make that one mega small. It's probably not the title. Definitely not the title. But for now, it's not the worst thing I've seen. I've made some other monstrosities in my past that I am not proud of. I guess that works. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Something like that. It looks a little janky. Boom. And boom. That looks a little weird. Okay. And then you have your settings. I'm going to use... Sure. You have... Multiplayer... Solo... and settings. Cool. What else should there be? What else should there be? If you have multiplayer solo. Did I do anything? No. Multiplayer solo settings. I think there should be something over here. Customization. Skin customization. Or skin changing thing, right? Should we add a skin changing thing? Maybe more along the lines of just here. I like somewhere like there. I think somewhere there would be fine. Plus in the actual spawn as well. I think that's good. I think that's good, right? I might do that. I might do that. That looks... Huh. I might do that. And then if anyone has anything, then I might change it. Skin changing skins. Cool. Okay. So then we go boom. Of course, come back in here because of course it doesn't give you a perfect thingamabobbie. I should have made it white as well. I might change the color. Hold up. I might change the color and do that one instead. Might use a same variant, same shader as this one. Go that one. Boom. I go there. I go out, say there. We'll go the way, lover. This might take a little bit. Nope, apparently you can't just put in like 90 or something and it'll take you over. Like 90 things. So now it's all by hand. Wow. It's slowly working. Slowly. And stop. Okay, and I think it has to go down a little bit more. So these two have to be like the exact same width and length, I think. Boom. Boom. Okay, I think that's cool. I think it's cool. Alright. And then, say we have... change skin, change that. And then B. Okay. So say we have the skin dude like here. Maybe more of that box. Boom. Bam. Actually, if we can get round corners. I think I might prefer round corners. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, rounded corners are the way to go. The future. Okay, boom. Make sure that's perfect. Except the fact that that wasn't perfect, I just took it away from where it was. Okay. Right there. Cool. Down all the way. Boom. Go about there. Cool. And it's... Curse you, buddy. Okay. About there. Whoa. Alright. And this top one has to go up just a tad. Whoa. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. But... Now, if we add another one... Might continue the straight boxes. Boom. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. Player 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Now they all have to be smaller. Gonna go somewhere like that size. Dang it. I think that sounds pretty good. I think that sounds pretty good. Alright, if we just copy and paste that, boom. Actually, go back there, boom. Doesn't have to be perfect. 1, 2, no wait. What if we have like the entire 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Now, if we boom, chip, boom, 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 boom. Go quick group. Cool. Skin changing box. Now, say one of them was selected, that's when it would black out. That's when it'd gray out. But I think that would be good. And then do we have their names? Do we have their names up here as well? Like, it determines what their Steam name is, and it incorporates it there. Like, here. Oh, that's why. Oh, still kind of there. Boom. We incorporate it, like, here. Or somewhere. Is that too packed for a full screen? If I take a little screenshot of that, boom. send it in Discord. Opinions wanted. If that was a... What would... With the layout, what would you change? Left is... The right is skin... skin presets. Boom. Cool. Okay. Might even jump over to Twitter. Can I do it? Can I do it? I can do it. Oh yeah. Now if I do that, boom. What do we call it? What do we call it? What is that? UI? Cool. Post. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I actually quite like that. I actually quite like that. I think I might add their Steam username, like here, or something. I think that might be good, and their actual skin would be like there, somewhere around there. And then I have to make it so that they can like use their mouse button or something, their controller or whatnot, to make it so it twirls like a ballerina. But I don't know how to do that. I actually quite like. I actually quite like that. I actually quite like that. Boom. Is it gonna work? It works. Haha. Awesome. All right. Inspector gadget, go away. Go over to game. Unfortunately, we still have this UI. I don't know. I don't know if we should get rid of it or not. I don't know what to do. Or even is it? Where is this located? Where is anything located? Where am I located? How is it there and I didn't see that? Am I blind? How big is it? Oh, it's just too big. It's just big. Nope. Nope. It's not even big. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know where it is. It's not here. Wherever it's telling me it's there, it's not there. Okay. If I just get rid of all these. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then say we start. Boom. Scripts, runtime, editor. I might. Boom. Create. Boom. Okay. Again, I don't know how to spell terrain. Terrain. Boom. Okay. There was a place where we had what are we gonna call it? What do we call it? What do we call it? Scenes? SECNE. Is that how you spell scenes? Yeah, I think that's how you spell scenes. Alright, and come back over there, create a new scene. Again, boom, terrain, jump over to the terrain, don't save, I don't really care. Cool, okay. We're now in the terrain scene. Come back over here, boom. Yes, it works. What if I went into the kitchen, took only what was on the top of the fridge? What would I get? Whoa. Hold up. If I went into your kitchen and took only what was on the top, like in the top of the in the fridge, like the top shelf, or like on top of the fridge? On the top of the fridge. On top of the fridge. Okay, okay. On top of the fridge. You would find... What would you find? You'd find some leftover coins. Hand sanitizer. Dust. Medication. And just a lot of random stuff that theoretically you could throw out. a lot of stuff that theoretically you could throw out because it's not really useful. What? Yeah. Body of. Back it up. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what you'd find. What would you find if I went into your fridge, into your kitchen? We did. And I found you, grabbed everything that was on top of your thing. What would I find? What would I find in that case? Huh. Unity, yada yada yada. Yes, I will. My coffee's cold. Windows, terrain toolbox. Cool. Okay. Which then, boom. Tortillas. That's how you spell tortillas, is it? A loaf of bread and my sauce pot. That's too big to fit in my cupboard. What did he say? I may have forgotten what he said. I may have forgotten what he said. Oh, was it terrain? It was terrain toolbox. Okay. I will put this. Can we put this bad boy there? We can put that bad boy there. Okay. I think we need a console. I might put the console there. Not there. In with that one. But that just means it's basic. It's basically the other one. Until we... Why is it blue? Why is it blue? Fine. Fine. I'm not complaining. We have a what do you call it? We have one that's below. We have a place below our not our hot pot. What do you call them? The hot things. Oh, I can't remember what the hot things were called. They're like you put the It's not an oven. It's not an oven. What's it called? A stove? A hot plate. Yeah. Hot plate. Stove. What is a stove? Okay, definitely not a stove. Definitely not a stove. Yeah. A hot plate. A hot plate. That's it. No, not really. It's inbuilt. It is a hot plate, but it's inbuilt. It's like this thing. Whenever it decides to load. This one. It's like this one. But like, get rid of that middle one and like condense it down and put those dials over the side. They're like nearly rusted off. But yeah, that's how it is. We call that the range. The range? Ain't no way. Range kitchen. Do you really? I want to say something like that, but it's electric. Something like that top one. Not this. As a hob? Ain't no way you'll call it a hob. That sounds kind of funny though. That does sound kind of funny though. I can't find any. Electric. I'm gonna go something like this, but it's not something like this. It's only got 4, and the dials are on the side, built into the actual thingy. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, and half of them don't work. Not the GDD. Anyone else questioning why he got rid of it? Oh, I guess we should probably get that as well. Fantasyland. Cool. I guess. Accept cookies? I accept nothing. You will get nothing. I shall accept the EULA. The EULA. The EULA. Is that what it's called? The EULA? Get yourself a conductive hot plate and a conductive pan. Conductive hot plate. What are these things? And technically, we don't. Oh, the how? It's Mark. That's not Mark. That's just. Never mind. I thought that was. Induction? Wait, what? I feel like I missed something. Induction. Wait, yeah. Add to my assets. Accept. Not gonna lie, I was just about to ask what type of Minecraft resource pack that was. Impressive. Impressive. Okay. Inductive. Induction. Induction. Oh. Bingo. I found it. Sort of kinda. It's still on the sides, but this is sort of kinda what it is. And the different sizes. Okay. But these things are kind of cool. Ah, that's expensive. There's a train. There's a choo-choo train. Yeah, no, some of these things are pretty cool. That might be helpful, actually. Besides the fact that they like to it's got $100 for one. Wow. I'm glad I can hear the train sound. Wait, you can hear that? Oh, because I haven't turned on the thingamabobby. You literally like early hours in the morning. You can hear the train going by, and it is loud. It's so good. Is that downloaded? That is downloaded. Import. Oh, it's got to import. Okay. I enjoy trains. I know. Trains are cool. It kind of sucks because now where my desk is currently located, I cannot tell what type of train is going by, so I have to go off of hearing it. And then if I think it's a people train, then I gotta check if it's a people train. And it is a pain. It is a pain. I liked being able to look out the window and be like, ooh, it's a people train. Ooh, it's a cargo train. Or a cattle train. They're kind of cool. It's my favorite thing when I go down to Roswell. Ooh. You know, I kind of wish that we still use the old, what do you call it? The hot plates. Not the hot plates. The steam engines. Hot plates. I kind of miss the steam engines. I want to see one in real life. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Imagine going to see it. Imagine going to see a steam train. All aboard. It's... There was a bird that just went by my window. There's a steam train in Colorado called the Silverton Justification. It's really scenic. Ooh. Ooh. Bum. Oh yeah. Oh. Nope. I sort of kind of need that gully picture. Colorado. I spelled that right? I did spell it. Wow. Steam train. You guys know how you spell train. Oh my word. That, ooh. Ooh. That's so cool. Look at that beast. All black, all gray as well. Dark gray. Oh. Wait, are they the same? Are they the same? Wait, that one's black. The other one's dark gray. Wait. Were they the same images? I think they were. No. Maybe different lighting, but yeah, they look the same, somewhat. Ooh, imagine going around. Imagine going around one of those. Oh. Do we add a train? No. Dang it. Dang it. What if, just like the Among Us, we add a different game mode? What if like the Among Us, there is a different game mode? Boom. Also, if anyone has any ideas on this UI, feel free to let me know. This is the player slots. So like you'd check. This is where your play would be. This is all the this is the amount of skins that you can have. Multiplayer, solo player, logos, stuff like that. Feel free to let me know if there's any thing that like isn't good or stuff like that. Okay. If I get rid of that, okay. Get this, boom. Get another one, okay. Just like before. Say there are different things, right? Bum. Right. And now, imagine there is a train, say from here all the way over to there, right? And you've got to make sure that train stays safe. So there are things trying to attack that train along the journey, like in TF2. What's it called? The 500, the 1,000 grandpas. But the one where you've got to like put the thingamabobby up there. What's it called? I can't remember. You've got to take that like, yeah. It's a game mode in 1,000 Uncles. But you've got to take that cart thing all the way up. Payload, that's him. Payload. It's like Payload in TF2, where you've got to keep the train moving, and you've also got to keep it safe. Yada yada yada. I think that'd be so much fun. That would be so much fun. Hold up. I'm gonna write this down, and whenever I think about it next, I'm gonna be like, hey Poopum, what does this mean? Payload TF2. Hold up. TAIN. Boom. I stood in the observation car almost the entire time. Oh wow. I was covered in soot at the end. I would imagine so. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It looks so much fun. That looks so much fun. I'm gonna save that image. That's the image that we're gonna refer to every single time. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. Sanjan Mountains. Oh, Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do with these mountains, but they look cool. Look at that. I'd take an image of that. Look at those pine trees, though. Ooh. Those pine trees look good. You caught yourself a fish. A big fish. I caught myself a fish. I caught myself a fish. I caught myself a fish. This is gonna be a lot of work. That might be an update. Those two game modes might be an update. I don't want to add them into the base game yet, because that means that's more work for me to do. That means that's more work for me to do. I just got like that. Boom. Okay. It is officially in the thingamabobby. Okay. Console. Not console. Boom. Okay. Back to that. Boom. Oh, come on, man. You. I'm gonna. Okay. I could watch that, but now I gotta figure out whether they'll. Bum bum bum. What was the name of that thing anyway? Hold up. I gotta figure out what the name of that thing was. Fantasyland. Cool. Fantasy environment? Yes. Boom. Now if we go to scenes. Haha. Demo scene. Save. Don't. Okay. Okay. Sort of kind of needed that thing to be saved. Now we're apparently in that. Okay. What? I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Oh, there it is. It's so small. How do I get out of... Why am I stuck in this mode? Wait, how do I get out of... How do I get out? Wait, what? Wait, how do I get out of this mode? Oh, that's a problem. Oh, 2D. Yep. I wonder if that's what the problem was. Up at red feather while it's still warm. Ooh. Ooh, that'd be nice. I'm gonna take that. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that again. How do I... What is this called? What is this called? Where you like... You go into it and it disappears. What is that called? Nope. 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 Every single time the hour changes in the activity feed, it always makes me look that way. It's a pain. How do I change that? Dynamic clipping? No. But no. I've got to figure it out one way or another. It's apparently not that one. Okay. Is it this one? No. It's somewhere in this one, right? Has to be. Otherwise, I think I'm just blind. Am I just blind? Boom? No. I feel like I might be blind. I thought that's what it was. Far? Let's make it like 9,000. Too far, too far. And now they look realistic. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, hello. Go away. I've crashed Unity. Of course. Of course I decided to crash Unity. Why would I not crash Unity? Why did I think I would crash Unity? Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Honestly, I might have to restart this, the thingamabobbie, because unfortunately we did download that what do you call it, whatever it's called. Also, what on earth is that? I have no idea what that is. We'll go over to there though. Stoop turn. Stay right there. Cool. We'll go to that. We didn't do anything with that. I think as soon as you load into the game, I think this is what you're going to be stuck to, like where you're going to go. And then you can press multiplayer, solo settings. And then over here you can change your skin as well like that. If you ever need inspiration for mountain landscapes and stuff, just look up Rocky Mountain National Park. I shall take a screenshot of that. I shall take a screenshot of that. Ow. It's gonna come into handy. It's gonna come in handy, hopefully. Oh, my back hurts. Ouchie. Ow. Hair is all knotted. I thought I hit something. Okay. If I come... You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna restart. If we... You can't say that. Cool. How do you spell train again? Train the taken ones. Cool. Now, please tell me that's just a universal thing. It's not. It doesn't have any other. Doesn't have anything else. It is just the three. That's just the basic 3D. That's okay. Cool. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. Now I gotta get rid of this one. Don't save. That means we're gonna have to redo everything all over again. But it's fine. Okay. I'm pretty sure from here, right, you'll be able to invite people from do we okay. My favorite hike was there. Was the Great Elven Fan. Ooh. The Great Elven Fan. Sounds fancy. No. Colorado. Ooh. That looks cool. That looks cool. Hold on, I was gonna do another one. Boom. I know I need to save that, but I don't want to save it yet. 1920 by 1080. Boom. That is bright. Now, put that bad boy there. Okay. Okay. If we have that, right? And say we have the player name, like say down there or something. Say, for example, we have the player name down there, right? Do we need a like, when you press multiplayer, it's gonna send you into the game. From there, how would you invite someone to your game? How would you invite someone to a game this way? Here's my one idea, if I can find it. Boom. There we go. In fact, I did find it. Boom. Haha. Booyah. Okay. Make that a little bit smaller. Is this small enough? You can still see that? Yes. You see this? You can still see that. Okay. Say when you spawn in, right? You spawn in, say, over in this area over here. Right? So you spawn in this area over here, right? So that was terrible. Somewhere over here, right? Somewhere over here, right? Say I tend to join my friends through Steam UI. Okay. But for those that don't know how to do it, because originally when it came to Peak, we didn't know how to do it that way. Mouse. Boom. We didn't know that there was no actual UI. There was no actual thing to invite friends that way. So we had to do it on man. We had to do it through the Steam UI. But for those that don't know how to do it, and for those, say, when we get into console, if we end up getting into console, I want like an actual way to be able to, invite people. So, say you spawn in somewhere over there. Say you have to walk over where would be a good place to walk to be able to do it. So maybe a lobby system. That's technically what this is. That's technically what this is. This is the lobby system. Ah, you weren't here for when we actually explained what the game, like how you'd start the game. Oh. This is technically the lobby system. This is technically the lobby system until you start the game. Then you're kicked out of the house or cabin or whatever. I think if you walk like, say you spawn in there, right? Say you gotta go here. Say there's like a board, a blackboard or something over here. You like to do game dev at 3 a.m. for me? Oof. Okay. I gotta. I'll stop doing. I'll stop doing it at that early. I mean, there's some Tanaki and Luke join then, so that's what I tend to. That's what I tend to. What if? Okay, so say there's like the difficulty board is over here, right? I'm gonna make them walk. I'm gonna make them walk a lot because this game is primarily based on walking, right? So say you spawn in there, right? You can go over here, you could go, and that's where your difficulty would be, right? Say there's that one there, right? And then say that's the difficulty, right? And say to invite people, you have to go over to this blackboard or board or whatever we want to call it, right? To be able to invite people, and it'll give you a code that you can say send your friends, or it'll open a UI that you can like invite your friends from invite your friends, pretty much like that. I think that'd be good. And because unfortunately we're not running it on a server, I was gonna say maybe we could have like a list of people that like you could search up and be like, both on Steam, and whoever like signs up to the game, they could like go over there, search up their username, and be like, okay, I'm gonna invite this person, and then you say you go into settings, and you could make it so that only you can invite people and stuff like that. But unfortunately, it's running on host to client, can't exactly do that, so it kind of sucks. But when I catch the streams that I catch, you do catch the streams that you catch. It's nice. It's nice. So I think it's something like Phasmo. How my eyes closed. They tend to be closed quite a bit. That it just gives you a code and say like you have to give them that code, your friends that code. I think that's probably the way that we go. I think it's probably the way that we go. At the moment, I think it might open the UI, not the UI, the Steam UI, because I mean, again, we don't have that system, like we don't have the consoles at the moment to worry about, which is nice. So make lobby open to friends like Deep Rock. What do you mean? Open to friends. You know, I said I was gonna do that. And I didn't actually end up doing that. But I ended up doing it now. Because I'm so smart. I should probably start working on Unity. Okay. Built in, what were we after? Terrain. Not tutorial, not anything like that. Terrain. Like if your friends are online and playing the game also. Wait. Friends are online and playing the game. Also, the first thing that pops up is their open game to drop in. Okay. Huh. I would have to look into that, but in how they actually do that. Oh no, how do you spell terrain? I don't have it in my copy and paste anymore. Yeah, I'm confused. Why that originally downloaded the thingamabobby. Terrain physics? There is nowhere in there where it says tutorial. Nowhere in there does it say terrain tutorials. I am baffled in what on earth we've clicked. Okay. Don't question, I guess. Okay. So, like, if that was the case... boom. Boom, 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 boom. Come back over there. Lock that bad boy. Keep that there. Boom. Actually, dude, this one. Okay, so say that was the case. Skin change. Boom. There we go. Okay. Wow. Okay, say that was the case, right? And this was the current... As soon as you load into the game, that was the current screen that you'd see. Right? That was the current screen that you'd see. Where would that system work if you... Like, would that system work here or in the actual game? In the actual when you're actually in the multiplayer lobby. Because that's something that I've also got to figure out as well on how all that's going to work. Boom. Beep boop. Ha ha ha. Oh. 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 That was a little disappointing. Boom. Y'all heard that. Which means, unironically, I love it. Would you load into? Is this the one that I don't have yet? I think this is the one that I don't have yet. Maybe give or take. I don't know. On the 20th of July, which means I've already got it. Which means I'm already gonna import it. That was so slow, but it's gonna import. It's gonna import. It's gonna take its time though. Okay, I think. Come back over here. We now need a multiplayer. Squid game, shoot game. Okay, that one's completely different. That one's a mini game within the game. Within the base game. Okay. Multiplayer. Boom. Multiplayer. Load into multiplayer game. Walk up to the multiplayer, the friends. monitor to invite them. Either... Now, here's the one that we have to decide. Either it opens the Steam friends list, or a code, a 6-digit code to give friends. It's either one of those ones. You either give your friends that code, or I don't know what happens after that. I'll open up my window. Hold up. This might get loud. Ow! Never open the window, she's sitting down. That actually can hurt. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. Or they explode? Or they explode? Wait. Did you like... Wait, where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you run off to? You down run away. You ran away. You ran away. Import. And I think the other one that we have to import is that top one. Can we go over there? Because that's what we're after. I think it's either one of those two. Either you walk up to the friends monitor thing to invite your friends, and it'll either open up the friends the Steam friends tab list, or it'll give you the six-digit code, which would then future-proof the invite system, because that system would already be implemented. We could do, and I don't think you'd be able to do the friends list thing in when you'd have it on console as well. Because then people are gonna get confused and be like, why can't I invite this person? Turns out this person's on console, and then you have to like explain to them, hey, that's on console. You can't do that. So, yeah. Okay. Here are the pros and here are the cons. Pros, cons. Please let me know if I'm talking a lot of wibbly. Okay, pros. Nope. Should be Steam friends list compared to 6-digit code. 6-digit code or friends list. Easy to use, I'd say. 6-digit code. Future proof. It's future proof. Requires outside communications. I don't care about outside communications, because most likely the way that you're going to communicate with your friends is through either Discord, what else? Discord, MySpace, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you know, those ones. But other than that, then I don't know. But outside, you're already going to have outside conversation. Unless your friend is like literally right next to you, there's going to be an outside communication. So future proof. Dang, that's all I got. Is that it's future proof. This one has to be changed if we move to console. I don't know what else. What else would there be? Okay, hold up. When in doubt. Oh, here we go. We can finally look at the images. I looked them up earlier when you mentioned about them. I was like, oh, they look kind of cool. I would be down to implement some of these things. The only problem is that one, that would be difficult. That would be difficult to get like that much detail and stuff. But nonetheless, it would look pretty cool. Ow. Load. I know I got the unit thing up Bobby already. Import it. Import it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's gonna import eventually. You tell me when it's imported. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Ready to import? I'm gonna take Unity importing. See, some of these things look kind of cool. I don't know if this is the one from Colorado, because I did search up the Colorado one. Ooh. That looks fake. That looks fake. It looks cool. I think the iOS might be up too high. But other than that looks kind of cool, because it is a little whitewashed. But other than that, it looks kind of cool. But if we come over here, go to get rid of that, come over to here, taken away, all the way down the very, very bottom. You give me pros and cons for both 6-digit and Steam UI. Tell me, you peasant. Absolutely. Here's a detailed breakdown of the pros and cons using Steam's friend list UI versus 6-digit code system of inviting your friends to a multiplayer game. Steam friends list. Pros. User friendly. Most PC. Instant connection. Wow. Instant connection. Built-in presence detection. See if your friends are online, in-game, or available to join. Steam overlay support. Can invite/join games without alt-tabbing. Why would you need an alt-tab? Wait, I'm confused on the alt-tabbing one. I'm a little confused on that one. Steam overlay can support join without. Yeah, I don't get the alt-tabbing one. Reduced game dev work if only targeting PC via Steam. Steam APIs handle most of the networking/backend. See? Cons tied to Steam won't work natively on consoles. Ow, that hurt. Which kind of sucks. Future porting limitations. If you ever go cross-platform, you'll need to rework invites for non-Steam players. See? It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks that that's going to be the case. Friends only. Players can't join people outside of the friends list. Not great for public or matches. It doesn't matter. They'll be friends only. You gotta be friends, buddy. 6-digit code. Platform. Not even gonna try and pronounce that word. Agnostic. Platform agnostic. Maybe. PC, console, mobile, anywhere. Just type the code. That is true. That is true. That's probably the one that I'm gonna have. I'm unfortunately gonna have to go with that one because dang it. Future proof. Ideal for crossplay. Non-Steam builds. Game Pass. Epic. Ooh. Game Pass. Ew. Flexible players. Players can invite strangers or invite friends who aren't added on a platform. I wouldn't go strangers. Because you still need to know the code, right? Scalable. Good for streamer safe sharing. Oh, yeah. Party lobbies, temporary groups. That is true. Cons, less convenient. Requires manual input. How dare I enforce you to put in 6 digits? More dev work up front. You need a lobby system, code generation, back-end match linking, timeouts, etc. You need timeouts and stuff? Okay. Security slash spam. Without proper checks, you may get code sniping or trolls joining public lobbies. The best part about that is there is no lobbies. If you're developing for PC first, but with long-term controller plans, the best solution is to support both. Hybrid system. Use Steam invites for PC users. Feel more polished and native. Offers a 6-digit fallback for or option for crossplay console support. Temporary for streamer safe. Okay. Okay. Boopin sent to me. That was not Boopin. She's in love with fictional characters and love. Wow. Wow. Was it her first blackout? What? That was weird. That was... Okay. Huh. Wait. If I... That's not... Network didn't update or anything. Yeah. Network didn't update. Internet just died. That was strange. We're back though, right? Yes. Okay, we are back. We are back. We're still working. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. There's still that stupid delay. But other than that, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. Yes. Okay. Steam friends list or 6-digit code. We are going with the Steam friends list. Plus future plans to expand to consoles, which would require the 6-digit code system. Once console is joined, both Steam friends plus 6-digit code system will be implemented. Cool. Awesome. All right. Okay. Load into the thingamabobby, which is what you'll do here. So you'll load into that. You'll walk over to the friends list or wherever we end up having it. You press on the Steam. You press on it. It'll either give you the 6-digit code depending on what platform you're on. That's at the final stage. It'll either load you into the Steam, which you'll have to press another button to go into the Steam thingamabobby, or it'll give you the the 6-digit code, which you can hide, unhide, yada yada yada, stuff like that. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think for the final lobby joining multiplayer aspect of it, I think being able to do both is probably the best way to go. At the moment, we'll keep it this way. We'll keep it this way. I think for the moment, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm waiting for one more thing to finally do its thing. Now, if we come back over here, apparently, 2020, buddy, you better have basic. I think that's the one that he was referencing. I hope this is the one that Buddy was just referencing. Yeah. I was gonna say, question, what's the difference? Okay. Nope. Cool. Alright. We're gonna need both of those. Get rid of that one. Yeah, keep that one. Cool. Alright. I'm waiting for one thing to finish updating. Oh my word. I'm waiting for one simple thing to finish doing its thing for us to change over. I guess in the meantime. Oh yeah. Jump back over here. Coolio. I guess. Wait, if we make another one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Undo that. Come back over there. Go boom. Come back over to that one. Lock that one. Cool. Say we have a box right here. How loud is that box? Cool. Oh yeah. Cool. I was just given an email again. I swear they like emailing me off work. Like when I'm not on work, I swear they like to email me. It just seems to be the case. I don't know. I seem to get that feeling, you know. Okay. Say we have this one here. Whoopsie. B. Boom. Change it back to that one. Change it back to this. I think this is where we'll get that code, which is where the code will generate. The code will always generate right there, but for the time being, it will just say friends, yada yada yada. Oh. Question, do we keep it sharp, or... in the future, it's going to change. In the future, it's going to change, 100%. Watch. I don't like that. I think keeping it sharp for the time being is good. Alright, and then it will open up the Steam UI. Press a button, it'll do something. Steam, what color is Steam usually? That color, sure. Probably the wrong one to go with. But we'll go that one. Cool. Okay. I'll have like the Steam stuff right there. And then to exit it, you can press either a back button. Grab both of those. Go red. Go darker red. For leaving, which is exit. Big button down the bottom. Cool. And then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this space. Maybe move it about there. Head a bit for the night. Have a good one. You too. You too. You enjoy your rest of your day. You enjoy the rest of your sleep. And I shall catch you whenever you decide to join back. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And tomorrow. Okay. I was meant to message Rekka back. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's still good. Okay. So say we have the friends list here. Have you finished? Oh, come on, man. Okay, so say we have the friends list here. Can I spell F? That's a P. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. E N D S. I'm gonna make it so it's in the center. F R I E N D S L I S T. Friends list. Doesn't say friends list. I think maybe, give or take. And then this right here is where you'll have the eyeball icon. So over, below, boom. Looks like a mouth. And then you can have like the line like that. Or not like that. Depending. Say that's an eyeball. Sure. And then that's where I give you the 6-digit code. C-O-D-E. Cool. Alright. Bravo. Okay. And then this is the button that you press to get Steam. S-T-E-A. Sports. I'm sorry. Oopsie. E. Come down here. And we'll go... What are we doing? What do we do? What do we... I forgot what we're doing. Hold up. Steam. S-T-E-A-M. And we'll do that for leave. L-E-A-V-E. Cool. Awesome. So when you go over there and press that weird red button there, you will be prompted into that menu, which then the rest of the screen will be blanked out, so that you can't see that screen. And then that's how that will work. Cool. Awesome. Okay. That's how that will work. Lovely. Alright. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a cup of water and cold ice. Technically, ice is always cold, but it looks like Unity is done doing all of its stuff. So it looks like we'll be able to... I don't know why it reverts back to Dan. Say Dan. I like Dan. It's normal. It's basic. Sure. Scenes. Sample scene. Don't know what I'm after. I forgot what I was after. The bubble. Maybe? I think this is... Oh. Make sure I can show you first. There we go. Dan took its sweet time. Hello? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a little too patient. Hold on. What? I'm sorry. If we play this, is there a character in this? I'm hoping there's like a character we can play or something. I'm sorry. What? I apologize. I didn't. Huh. There's even wind. I guess we're gonna have to learn how to do wind though. I didn't. Huh. I didn't anticipate for wind. It changes scene? Is it changing scene or what is it doing? Oh my word. Hold up. If I can find out. How do we... Stats. There we go. It's running at 50... Holy moly. That's not optimized whatsoever. And on a bad computer, it would absolutely break. If I might is a bad computer. I'm also streaming and I've got like 30,000 different other programs on. What did it just do? It just did something. What did it do? Wow. Didn't stay that long. Okay. That's what it's doing. There's no like move animation or anything that we could do. I could probably set up a character and all that. That is so cool. Oh my word. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Beautiful is what it is. It is beautiful. My computer's gonna die. Go ahead, this one. No way there's still wind. There's still wind. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Imagine. Oh, look at the terrain. Okay, this is the terrain that we're gonna do. This is sort of kind of like. This is the terrain that I was imagining. I think I killed I think I killed Unity again. Never mind, I didn't kill Unity, but I might want to go back down before I do kill Unity. Oh, that makes so much sense. Because you can't see it, it's not loaded. It's not that it's not loaded, it's just like you can't see it, so they don't... Okay. I wasn't familiar with your game, buddy. Is that water? Is there water there? Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going too fast. There is water. How good is that shadow, though? How good is... I mean, it is somewhat loading the terrain. It is the outside terrain, so I'll take that as a W. But if it does, and it does look like that it is like tracking it this way. So I'm gonna say if you actually make it so that the mountains are closer and a lot taller, you'd probably do that. Plus with some of these trees, you'd be able to do that, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that thing of ice, and I guess when we come back, we'll be able to start working on our own terrain, taking some examples from this one that is already made and already looks absolutely incredible. Look at it. I think... Okay, here's the question. Here's the question. I might have to ask people in Discord as well. But, boom. Say you load into the game, right? You load into the game, right? You're there, right? And you get this. You're loaded into the actual thing. Before you actually start the game, should you have like a small map like that? Like this, that you can like move around in. Like a small one, not a big one or anything, not a massive one, just like relatively small, something like that. Depending, give or take. Might have to be like a little bit small, a little bit bigger, stuff like that. But how would that work? Would that be cool? I'm gonna get people's opinions on that, but I think it might be cool. All right, let me go grab that glass of water, and I shall be back. You can now, though. Hello. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I made some lunch. How long was I? Ain't no way. Never mind. I was tracking the wrong metric. I was tracking the wrong time. Look at that. I thought it was like 40 minutes. I was like, what? Nah, no way. I made some mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is probably the best. Hands down, has to be the best. Does anyone else like mac and cheese? Oh, let's not do that. I just opened my side window, and because that's where the sun sets in the morning, in the afternoon, it's so bright. It's so bright. Okay. I still have my mac and cheese. I didn't eat it all. I had some, like, just then. Okay. Now, if we go back to assets, because, yes, I'm gonna turn down the beats. Do you want me to turn the beats a little bit? No. I just got no headphones. I still need that, though. I was just about to put that away. Okay. Control, boom. Oh, control shift in. Yes. Haha. Okay. How do you spell terrain again? Boom. There we go. Terrain. Cool. Alright. Assets. Cool. Not exactly assets. But if we come over here, go to that one. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Alright. I realized I need this back. I need to watch the dude. I still need to watch the dude. Oh. There we go. You can see that now. Ow. Oh, hot. Ow. I'm in the wrong browser. There we go. Okay. Come over this dude. Ba-bum. Ba-bum indeed. Okay. Okay. Ow. You just can't hear him. But I can hear him. Sort of, kind of. Wait, if I do this. Hold up. Boom. There we go. Now there's some terrible, thingamabobby. Okay. This is where we're going to have to test. If we come over here, we'll go boom. Boom. Level 1. We'll just go into there. Press save. Why are we so slow? Boom. Boom. Now, if we come over to the bow, and we make a 3D object go cube. It was loading. It was loading to make a cube. What? If we just get rid of all of that, you go 1, no, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, find out where on earth that cube was sent. Boom. Cool. If we go position, rotation. Oh, not rotation, scale. Let's go 500. My mac and cheese is on my cord. I've now got a good spot to put. Whoopsie. Don't do that. That's where I can put my mac and cheese. Cool. Alright. How big is that in reality. In reality, how big is this? My only problem is how long would it take you to get from one point to the other point? Boom. Now that doesn't seem big whatsoever. Yeah, that doesn't seem big whatsoever. Okay. Let's go. 10,000. How big is 10,000? Humongous. Humongous. Okay. I think 10,000 might be the way. 10,000. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think 10,000 might be the way. I think 10,000 might be the way that we go. Alright, if we... Do we not have it? Oh. Window... Find out where on earth... Terrain. Terrain toolbox. Bada bing, bada boom. 10,000. Create. Lovely. Okay. It has automatically created a terrain. Okay. It's also created this bad boy. I'm not no mathematician, but that's not 10,000. That's 1,000. Create. Baha. Ultra big, massive terrain. Terrain go burr. Burr in size. I need the sides. If we boom, boom. 10,000. 10,000 Dollaritos. Lovely. Remember, I gotta eat my mac and cheese before it gets cold all the time. Otherwise, it is gonna get cold. Okay. We can get rid of the cube. Okay. I have selected our terrain. I have selected our terrain. Yes. Oh, in the inspector, go to this one. Raise the lower. Okay. Oh, no, dang it. Oh, come on, man. Come on. No, I needed that. Dang it. Okay, hold up. Hold up. History repeats itself. Time and time again. Boom. Taking one, and then with this one, we could just do this one. And this one should just be the GDD. The GDD. Cool. Yes. Okay. Cool. Come back over here. Nope. No, what is after? That's the one that I was after. Boom. The terrain. Okay. What was that? I missed like half of the thing that he was talking about. Thanks, buddy. Okay. I've selected my terrain. Yes. I have used that tool. Okay. A and use mouse. Whoa. Okay. This is only using one. Okay. Where is ow? Where is this? Why is it so far away? 0, 0, 0. Boom. Okay. Can we see it on this now? No. Camera. Where is that camera? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's so small. Where is that camera now? What if we go there, there? What about now? Absolutely nowhere. Okay. So, over this way. Boom. Absolutely nowhere. Where is our camera facing? Hold up. If we... See, this is where I don't know where to put this. Because then that makes this smaller. That's a little weird. Okay. I have no idea which direction that is facing. But if we do this... Just move it in that direction. So that's good. Maybe. Except the fact that it should probably be on this side. Nope, I'm confused on which side it should be on. No, it should be on this side, but the render distance, or whatever it's called, is so low. How do I turn that up? Camera speed. I don't care about the camera speed. How do I make it so that I can see all the way? Is there a button for that? No. That's debug stuff. Snapping stuff. Nope. This one? We were just in this one, but I doubt it. No. Yeah. No. Dang it. This one has to be, right? Nope. Oh, wait. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. This one. No. It disappears as well. Nope. Is there a way to up the render distance? I doubt it's called the render distance. Point of view... Far. 10,000. Bingo! That's how. Okay. How to get rid of that button, though? Boom. Stats. Okay. Put that back over here. Awesome. Okay, that's a good spot for it. Boom. I still need this. Okay. If I continue to do this... Ooh, slowly pop up. There we go. Ha! Got it. Please tell me that's not going to change that. No, it does change. It does change. Ooh. I sound a little crispy. 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 Some of that crispy mac and cheese. Okay, strength. We're going to turn that bad boy all the way up to 100. Boom. Interesting. Cancel. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. S. Where's S? S. Terrain. Can I just find terrain? Terrain. Cool. S. Boom. Why is this one a problem? What's the keybind for this one? Okay. S, move mouse. Nope. Okay. S. Boom. Nope, still does its thing. Brush size. Nope, apparently it doesn't work. Perform selected thing. Nope, because I want that one. I'm gonna take it doesn't allow me to do that. Okay, so if I do that manually. There we go. Look at some of those mountains. That mountainous terrain. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. That actually looks terrific. No. Opposite of terrific. Whatever bad is. Okay. I think this is the size of the map that we're after. This right here. How long have we been going for? About 3 hours. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good to call it that. I'm gonna work on this after, in between streams. I'm actually gonna work on it like now. I might whack on what? I might whack on some skiz. And watch. That might be something we gotta do. Just relax. Oopsie. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you'll enjoy.